be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you. There can be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't believe in you. There can be 100 people in the room, and 99 don't.
Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. Today we have a sensitive topic for some. It's not even a topic, it's more of like a story. I have a story today. And as you can tell by the title, it's very obvious what this is about. But yesterday was the absolute worst Uber ride in my entire life. And I mean, like, taxi ride, Uber ride, bus ride, anything. It was the worst ride I have ever had in my entire life. So, yesterday, y'all, are you ready for this one? If you're, if you don't like harassment and stuff, feel free to just click away. So, this man, I ordered my Uber with my laundry and my collectibles that I had at my mother's house because I was doing laundry there. Let's just say that. And like I said, I ordered the Uber, whatever, right? Everything was fine and dandy. Though it took a few extra minutes, though, like, you know, whatever, people take forever. So I get into the vehicle, I put my stuff in the trunk, everything's all fine and dandy, I'm like, okay, sweet, like, trunk's done. He was, like, being nice to me, he was like, hi, how are ya? And, like, you know, that kind of stuff. But, he also proceeded to tell me that he likes my jacket. And then he touches my jacket. And then he tells me that he likes my hair and the color of it. And he starts, like, touching it a little. I'm like, thanks. Like, don't touch me again, please and thank you. So then, right after, I'm, like, texting my boyfriend, Camille, and he's like, and I'm like, I think this Uber driver is, like, hitting on me. And as soon as I text that, the man driving me back to my house, he's like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, anytime I have taken an Uber and it's been a man, they usually do very minimal small talk with me. I mean, like, hi, how are you? Cool, whatever. And then usually not another word is said until they drop me off and they're like, have a nice day. Literally. And sometimes I don't even get that. So when this man was, like, talking to me all nice, I was like, oh, okay, like, this is unexpected. Like, generally, because I'm a gay man and I like to wear crop tops. That's no secret in my neighborhood. And I find generally when I'm wearing my crop tops that they're very distant with me, whatever, right? I wasn't wearing a crop top yesterday. I was looking a hot damn mess yesterday. I had tried using a face product and it was, like, not working with my face. Well, not tried, I was trying to use it, I should say. And, like, it was like a tinted sunscreen, y'all. If anybody has ever used a tinted sunscreen, sometimes I find that stuff hard to work with, at least for my skin. Anyway, my face looked a hot damn mess. I looked a hot damn mess. And this man's, like, all up on me and stuff. And I'm like, no, I have a boyfriend. Leave me alone. Like, I didn't say leave me alone, but I was like, no, I have a boyfriend, and I love him, and I'm in a committed relationship with him. And nothing's gonna change that. And he just, like, keeps asking me questions. And it's, like, borderline sexual questions. And it's just, like, do you really not know when to, like, take no for an answer? Like, girl. So he keeps, like, pushing me with questions like, he was like, oh, your boyfriend doesn't have to know that we're talking. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, we have barely talked. Like, me and this man had just met. I'm not interested. He thinks that I'm gonna be DTF, and I'm like, girl, leave me alone. Like, please. This is becoming harassment. At first, I'm like, yeah, whatever, don't touch me again. After I told him I had a boyfriend, he didn't touch me again. But still, he still tried to touch me. Oh, I was so triggered. And I'm like texting Camille this entire time. The entire time, he's like, what the fuck? Like, he's like, you need to get out of there. I'm like, girl, I know. Tell me about it. But, like, what am I supposed to do? All my shit's in the car. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, I'm stuck in a really awkward situation. This man proceeds to start driving slower about, I want to say probably about, like, halfway to my house. He was, like, driving, like, slower. And I'm like, can you just, like, take me home? Like, please? Like, I'm visibly uncomfortable. I'm telling him no. He's asking me if I have friends that would be DTF with him, and I'm like, no, I don't know anybody. I barely talk to anybody in this city. I don't like Brantford, and the people I talk to. Besides, like, you know, the people I have on Facebook, like, you know, for the most part, they're okay. Anyway, I'm rambling. But, he starts, like, asking me to, like, have sex with him, and he's like, oh, like, your boyfriend doesn't have to find out, or, like, oh, it's just a one-time thing, oh, like, we should hang out and see where things go, and I'm like, no, like, how many times do I have to say no? Like, no, Jesus fucking Christ, do I need to spell it out? Because I'm pretty sure I do. Regardless, so, he's, like, driving me, and he's like, oh, you know, like, I have a man. I'm like, if you had a man, girl, you would not be just asking me 2 seconds ago for a man. Or if I knew somebody that was single, or, like, anything like that. Or, like, if you were not trying to get in my pants at the very current moment. Like, girl, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Some men need a reality check. Gay, straight, bi, whatever. They need a reality check. I'll even throw in trans, because, you know what? Everybody's fucked. Not everybody, sorry, but, like, every type of person is fucked, okay? But, so as soon as we start pulling up to my house, mind you, like, on our way to my house, he's like, oh, I should give you my number, and I'm like, I literally said absolutely nothing. I'm just like, oh my god, like, please do not give me your number, please don't give me your number, please don't, like, I'm obviously really, not awkward, like, this is very awkward, and I'm very uncomfortable. I'm visibly uncomfortable. I'm telling you no. This is literally sexual harassment, and, like, last night I had a hard time dealing with it, just because, like, it hasn't happened in a while, and having it happen again is just, like, girl, I can only imagine how it feels for, like, a woman that has or, like, even a darker skinned woman that, like, has that kind of negative attention towards them. Like, I feel bad for them. Like, I can't even deal with it, like, once every couple years I deal with the sexual harassment, even though, like, sometimes, I don't know, like, this is the roughest. Like, it happens to me, okay? It happens. Happens to a lot of people, okay? And, like, so we're pulling up to my house, and he's like, oh, do you want, he proceeds to get out of his vehicle. And I'm like, oh my god, like, this man's gonna try and, like, touch me, or, like, grope me. Luckily, he didn't. But still, he starts, like, opening the trunk and stuff, and he's like, oh, do you need any help bringing things into your house? I'm like, no, I'm not having sex with you. I am not going to allow you into my home. I'm not going to give you my number. I don't want your number. I'm not going to accept it. Oh boy. I have dealt with some, like, like I said, I generally deal with the rude people, but having this happen is just like, come on, I'd rather deal with the person that's like, hey, how are you? And just doesn't talk to me the entire time. I fucking prefer that. Okay, I prefer it. This is very triggering. For me, at least. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, can this... And if it was, like, the longest car ride I have ever taken in my life, I'm just like... Please, Lord, take me out of my misery. Like, I was really upset, and, like, my boyfriend was upset. I had to contact Uber, and they still haven't contacted me back. I was, like, in discussion with them last night. They called me on a random 1-800 number, and I was like, girl, I don't know Uber's fucking helpline or whatever. Because I had to Google it after, because I was like, oh, is that them? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna... It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm not answering some 1-800 number. Are you dumb? Oh my god. Anyway. So they're like, oh yeah, we've seen that you missed our phone call. We'll be in contact with you shortly, blah, blah, blah. And in the meantime, if you have any extra information, let us know. Feel free. We'd love to know. We're doing an internal investigation. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what the internal investigation means. Like, I'd really like to know what the fuck is going on. I'm the one reporting it. I want to know what's happening. Or at least, who's telling who what, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want them, like, contacting them and be like, oh, so you contacted or you tried sexually harassing, or you sexually harassed so-and-so. Like, no, like, that's not how you go about doing it. I don't know what they're doing. So my brain is assuming the worst, because that was the most awkward situation I've been in like a damn long time, and I was just like, holy fuck, like, men are disgusting sometimes, and so are women, but still, whoo, girl. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my story time, or at least didn't get too triggered by it. I don't know. That was the most frustrating. I'll try and keep, like, an update in, like, the comment section about, like, what's happening with support. Because I tweeted out to them, and I'm like... Because I was trying to report it. And there was no option on the goddamn app to report sexual harassment. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I literally go on Twitter, and I'm like, at Uber, hey... I was like, hey, at Uber, why is there no direct option to report sexual harassment? I'm asking for a friend. And I did the rolling eyes emoji like 5 times. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, please get to us, like, DM us some, like, your contact information. And, like, they contacted me, like, relatively quickly. But, like, after I had missed that initial phone call because they called on a 1-800 number, I haven't heard a damn word since. I can't even speak. Oh my lord. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Thank you for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you all on Thursday.